That woman's getting into Brennan's car. She must be the go-between.
Yeah, our tip was right.
My name is Margot.
Margot what?
Margot should be sufficient.
All right. What's your proposition?
I have $250,000 for sale.
All in very neatly marked bills. It's the ransom money from the Templeton kidnapping case.
You certainly do your homework, Mr. Brennan.
Whatever they're saying, I hope that tape recorder's getting it all.
I'm sure it is. It's mounted under the car, directly under the driver's seat.
Well, that's all right then. As long as you remember to turn it on. Lenny, if you forgot to turn that tape recorder on, so help me out.
I turned it on, I remember.
You tell the man who employs you that I'll pay 50 cents on the dollar. That's my top offer. That's $125,000 in nice, safe, spendable currency.
I have been instructed not to accept anything under $175,000.
Let's forego the business charade, shall we? The man you represent's been trying to unload that ransom money for the past 8 months, and no one will touch it because it's too hot to handle. Now, I'm your last chance. We both know that, don't we?
Very well. No games. $150,000 and it's a deal.
I never compromise. Unless, of course, it's with a beautiful woman.
Tomorrow at the Hotel Napoleon, you'll register under the name of DeWitt. You'll be contacted there with further instructions for the exchange.
You think they made a deal?
Only our tape recorder knows for sure.
I'll get the tape recorder.
Make it fast.
Pour me some coffee, will you? Mm-hmm. You call my chiropractor for that appointment? My back is killing me.
Yes, I did. And the only thing he had open was for 11:30 this morning, so I grabbed it.
Well, that leaves me less than 15 minutes to get there. I better leave right now. You can forget the coffee. I'll see you later.
Have a good day, Mr. Brennan.
Thanks.
You all right?
Yeah. I wish I could say the same for the tape recorder.
And that was the one chance we had to learn where and when the money was going to be exchanged.
Now, take it easy, Captain. Let's look at the bright side of things. I mean, I'm lucky to be alive.
I suppose we should be grateful for small favors. Now, we've known for some time that Brennan has been buying hot money and getting rid of it through his export business overseas. And this is the first chance that we've had to prove it. And now we're right back where we started.
Captain, it's the crook.
Oh, let me have it.
Mickey Pico is calling him.
Pico's one of our informers, Captain, an ex-con.
He's a bellhop at the Hotel Napoleon. This may be something, Captain.
All right, Higgett, Martin, give it to him.
Hello, Mickey. Crook here. Oh, really? Yeah, hold on a second. We're back in business. It's about Brennan. Higginbottom, get this down. Okay, Mickey, go ahead. No kidding. You sure it was him? Oh. About what time was that? That late, eh? Huh? Registered under what name? You're kidding. Use that name, huh? Yeah. Well, what room did you put him in? That room, huh? Yeah. Huh?
Captain, if I should get anything, how many copies of this do you want? Shh.
Okay, Mickey. I got it. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Well, that's it. We've got it.
You got it. We've got nothing.
Here it is, Captain. Mickey Pico was on duty at the Hotel Napoleon when Brennan checked in. Now, he checked in under the name of DeWitt, and they put him in room 508. Now, Mickey Pico says that Brennan was carrying a two-suiter and an attaché case. Now, he was willing to give up the two-suiter, but he refused to release the attaché case.
That's it?
That's it.
Captain, I'll have this typed up for you right away, sir.
If they wouldn't let Mickey carry an attaché case, it must be because there was something pretty important in it, like a lot of money.
Exactly.
All right, you two come with me. This is the Hotel Napoleon. If I remember correctly, all the even numbers are the outside rooms. If Brennan is checked into room 508, this means that his every move can be watched from the apartment house across the street. You two will be staked out there, and I want an around-the-clock surveillance on Brennan. The minute he attempts to exchange the money, move in.
What's he doing?
The crossword puzzle, I think. Wait a minute. He's getting up.
What's he doing now?
Your guess is as good as mine.
This is getting boring. I sure wish Brennan would make his move.
George, there's that guy I was looking at before. You know, I've seen him someplace before.
Forget about him. We're supposed to be watching Brennan.
There's something about his face that triggers my memory. I know I've seen him somewhere before. The hair, the eyes. Maybe I went to school with him.
Well, if you don't swing them binoculars back to Brennan...
Okay.
Car's parked at the side entrance of the hotel. I've locked the money in the trunk.
Good. Brennan's in room 508. I want you to go up there, take a look at his money, and make sure it's good. He's expecting you.
And if everything's okay?
And tell him to meet me in the lobby in 15 minutes. We'll make the switch there.
The lobby?
Where there's plenty of people around. So there's no chance for a double cross.
What about our money?
Get it out of the car, and meet me in the lobby with it in 10 minutes.
Any sign of that girl yet?
No.
We're out of coffee. I'm gonna run down and get some. Want me to pick you up Danish?
Spanish.
Spanish. Danish.
No, Spanish class. That's where I probably saw that guy before.
Forget about him and watch Brennan. And remember, when that girl shows up, it means that they're about to switch the money.
Right.
Mr. Brennan?
Come in.
I suppose you'd like to see it?
I think that's what I came for.
No, Mark.
Maybe it wasn't Spanish class. Maybe it was the Army. I thought you were going for coffee.
I did, but I didn't have any money. Give me $1. How's our friend over there?
George, I just remembered where I met him. It must have been in the Army.
Not him. Brennan.
Oh, Brennan, yes. Well, I've been watching Brennan. Nothing much has been happening there. George! Wait a minute. Come here, quick. Look, take a look at this.
He's packing the money. That means they must have made contact.
How about that? Boy, are they clever. They didn't even bother to use the girl.
Maybe this is it. Final check.
Right. I go across the street, I go into the lobby. I wait for Brennan to come down. When he gets down in the lobby, I signal you up here.
Then I'll alert our units to close in, and we'll have Brennan in that attaché case full of marked money, which is the evidence we need.
Check.
And Lenny,
Yeah?
don't try to take Brennan all alone. He might have some men staked out in that lobby.
Not yet. He hasn't got the money with him.
think she made the drop. He's got the money. Let's go.
Pardon me, I'm Detective Sergeant Crook. I'm a detective. I'll take that.
I'm an FBI agent.
In that case, I won't take that.
There was a girl in her car waiting. Let me get away. Do you know what you did? You just blew a case that we've been working on for 8 months.
That man was Albert Nichols, the Templeton kidnapper. He had $250,000 in ransom money in that attaché case.
I heard shots. George, I just remembered where I saw that guy.
Where?
On the FBI's 10 most wanted list.
Hey, Lenny, will you sit down? You're making me nervous.
I'm making you nervous. With the kind of trouble we're in, you should be nervous without my help. Any word from the captain yet?
No, but you're not to leave here until he returns.
Well, what's taking him so long? Why is he up in the commissioner's office all this time?
He's not in the commissioner's office.
What do you mean he's not in the commissioner's office? You told us he was with the commissioner.
He is with the commissioner, but they're not in the commissioner's office. They were both summoned down to the federal building.
George, did you hear what he said?
No.
He said that Captain Andrews and the commissioner are
I
down
don't want to hear that.
What do you mean you don't want to hear that? You're in this too. Don't you want to know what's going to happen to you?
I don't have to know what's going to happen. All I got to do is see what they do to you, and I know I'm next.
George, this whole thing may not be as bad as it looks. Let's take a look at the facts. 1, we didn't know the FBI agents were FBI agents. 2, while it is true that we got in the way of them capturing their prisoner, we did succeed in preventing the money from changing hands. So, if you sum it all up, they're no worse off than they were 8 months ago. They don't have their prisoner. They don't have the ransom money. All they've lost is 8 months. So it's very possible that you and I are overreacting to this whole situation. But I don't think so. Excuse me, Higginbottom.
Crook, will you stop interrupting me? I'm trying to finish this report so I can have it on the captain's desk when he returns.
Listen, Higginbottom, you've known George and I for a long time.
Too long.
Too long, yes. Well, in all that time, I would say that we've had our minor differences.
Major differences.
Major differences, yes. Well, then I would be safe in assuming that you're not too crazy about George and I.
I can't stand either one of you.
In that case, would you do me a favor?
What?
Destroy that report.
I can't destroy this report. No one can destroy this report. It's indestructible. It's a minor classic. When I get finished with this report, it will make the Pentagon Papers read like Jack and the Beanstalk. Sergeant Higginbottom speaking. Oh, yes, Captain Andrews. Yes, they're both here. Very good. I'll be happy to tell them.
Good news.
Wonderful news. You're both in more trouble than I thought you were. Captain Andrews will be here any minute.
George, how much do you think it'd cost us to get a contract out on Higginbottom?
Nothing. I'll do it free.
Hey, Crook Robinson, boy, am I glad I caught you guys.
Not now, Freddie. We're busy.
It'll only take a second.
Okay, what is it?
I want to confess to the Templeton kidnapping case.
That's a federal case. Take it to the FBI.
I did. They told me to come here.
Freddie, will you stop bugging us? We've got enough trouble.
That's exactly what the FBI said.
Look, they already know who did it, and they know it wasn't you.
Yeah, but what they don't know is that we were in it together. I fingered the job, then he double-crossed me.
He double-crossed you.
That's right. Half that ransom money is mine.
What about the girl?
What girl?
The girl that was in it with you.
Half that's mine, too.
Thank you very much. That was the front desk. Captain Andrews has just arrived. Follow me.
At least give me the 3rd degree. Show me around a little. I'm a taxpayer. I'm entitled to a little police brutality.
Why are you sitting so far away from the desk?
We can hear the captain from here.
I think the captain would prefer that you sat in those chairs.
There's no law that says that every time we come into this office that we gotta sit in front of that desk.
That's right. We choose to sit here, and here we sit, and that's final.
Gentlemen, I'm not going to raise my voice. I'm not going to lose my temper. And I'm not going to do any yelling. I'm going to say what I have to say and say it calmly. Now, the FBI informs me that you two gentlemen were responsible for them losing their suspect in the lobby of the Hotel Napoleon.
Oh, that's because we didn't know that they were the FBI or that they were staked out in the lobby on the case. Now, they should have told us.
FBI doesn't operate that way, George. They do everything secret and undercover. That's the key to their success.
Well, it didn't do them too much good this time, did it, Captain?
Sergeant Crook, you're going to make me retract what I said when I came in here a moment ago.
I've been on that phone all morning. I've talked with every high-ranking official in the FBI headquarters, except for J. Edgar Hoover himself.
I liked his other approach better.
Commissioner wants your badges, and Washington wants your heads, but I said no to both of them. You know why? Because I'm going to give you what you finally deserve. Now, it's not easy for me to put two of my men on suspension, because...
Excuse me, Captain. One of our units just picked up a female suspect that we have reason to believe could be the go-between in the Nichols-Brennan case.
You two have seen that go-between. You think you can identify her?
I think so, sir. We got a good look at her.
All right, you're back on the case. Higginbottom, take that suspect to the interrogation room. Now, this is the way I want you to handle the interrogation. When you get in there, hit her hard. Rattle her, shake her up. Then, after 15 minutes, I'll come in and I'll give her the soft approach.
You?
Yes, me! I'll humble her, make her think that she's my friend. Make her think she can confide in me. Then maybe she'll open up and talk.
Captain, could I make a suggestion?
What?
Maybe it would be better if you went in first and did the yelling.
Why me?
You're already warmed up.
It'll be a lot easier for you, Margot, if you cooperate with us.
We know you work for Nichols, and he sent you to Brennan to make a deal.
I don't know anyone by the name of Nichols, and I don't know anyone by the name of Brennan.
We were telling Brennan yesterday morning when he met with
It must
you.
have been someone who looked like me. It couldn't have been me. I don't know anyone by the name of Brennan. I just told you that. Please leave me alone.
Now, quit stalling, Margot.
Boys,
We've got enough
boys, come on, take it easy. Step back, give the girl some air. Now, Margot, you know, we're going to have to charge you with being an accessory in this case, and we've got the evidence to make it stick.
I want to speak to my attorney.
Now, we know that Nichols and Brennan are going to have to meet again, and you know when and where that's going to be.
I told you I don't know anything.
Now, if you cooperate, we can make a deal.
What sort of a deal?
Oh, that'll be up to the district attorney. It'll be either a suspended sentence or, at worst, a minimum sentence.
I'd like to think about it for a moment.
Certainly.
All right, Margot, there's just one question I want to ask. You take over, George. I forgot what it was.
Very well, Captain. I'll tell you what you want to know.
All right, this is it. Now, I'm fully aware you four gentlemen aren't exactly crazy about working together on this case, but due to the circumstances, this has to be a coordinated effort.
We understand that.
Robinson, Crook, you'll gain access into the warehouse by climbing on the roof and going down through the skylight. You two gentlemen gain access through the back door. Now, synchronize your watches. Now, 11:18, get moving, and good luck.
Wait a minute.
What's wrong?
Would you guys mind changing places with us? I mean, let us take the door and you take the roof.
Well, what's the difference?
He's got this thing about height.
All units will move in 10 minutes. Why are they standing there talking under that light?
What are you doing standing here talking under this light?
You're right.
It's bolted. We can't get in. There's a roof door over there. Let's try it. It's locked. Let me try.
Hold it. I think I heard something.
Yeah, I did hear something.
In case they get past us, this will slow them down.
Good thinking.
Sound like it came from out there.
Yeah, well, that did. But what I heard before sounded like it came from up there.
I think we've got company.
We'll soon find out.
Brennan's office is.
What do we do now?
We'll have to climb down and go in the back door, too.
George, did you hear that?
Yeah. Brennan's office must be up there.
Reach! We're on the roof.
And locked out.
Let's try the skylight.
Cops.
2 of them.
This one's locked, too.
Then how did they get in?
There's 2 more of them out there.
Let's get the money and get out of here.
I don't understand it. It just doesn't make sense. If it's locked, how did those FBI agents get in?
Come on.
Captain Andrews to all units, 1 minute to go.
What are you guys doing?
What are you doing out here? We thought you were inside.
We were inside, but we got locked out on the roof.
Why are they standing there talking under that light again?
What is it? There's 4 cops out front.
Let's shoot our way out.
Are you crazy?
Why, there's only 4 of them.
Sure, there's only 4 out there, but what about the 2 on the roof and the 2 out by the back door?
Why did you bolt the door? If you hadn't bolted it, we could have gotten in.
You weren't supposed to be at the door in the first place. You were supposed to be on the roof.
We were on the roof.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot, I'm coming out!
Hold it a minute. You weren't on the roof.
This I've never seen before.
Crook, Robinson, you did an excellent...
You did a very good... what I mean to say is, you did an adequate job in this case.
What do you mean adequate, Captain? We captured both suspects. We recovered all of the money without firing a single shot.
And we did it alone. The FBI guys didn't even get into the building.
I'll never understand why Nichols and Brennan surrendered, but then maybe again I'm not supposed to understand that. So all I can say, gentlemen, is congratulations.
Thank you, Captain.
Go ahead, Higginbottom. It's not going to kill you, and they do deserve it.
Nice job, fellas.
That didn't hurt too much, did it, Higginbottom?
Captain Andrews' office. Oh, yes. Washington for you, sir.
Yes, this is Captain Andrews speaking. Boys are right here in my office, sir. Oh, thank you. I'll convey that to them. They'll be happy to hear that, sir. Thank you for calling. Goodbye. That was Washington calling. They want me to convey to you...
Captain Andrews' office.
Huh?
Yes, it's the commissioner.
Yes, Commissioner. The boys are right here in the office with me. Yes, sir, they'll be honored to hear that, sir. Thank you for calling, sir. Goodbye. That was the commissioner, and he...
Pardon me, Captain. Could we hear what Washington had to say first?
Honey, what difference does it make who we hear first, Washington or the commissioner?
Well, it doesn't make much difference at all, George, except that Washington called first, so I thought that it's more important that we hear what Washington has to say than what the commissioner has to say.
We're going to hear what they both had to say, so what difference does it make which one we hear first?
It doesn't make too much difference at all, George, except that Washington called first.
Let's let the captain tell it any way he chooses.
Okay, that's fine with me. Go ahead, Captain. What did they say?
What did who say?
Washington.
Carl Brennan.
That woman's getting into Brennan's car. She must be the go-between.
Yeah, our tip was right.
My name is Margot.
Margot what?
Margot should be sufficient.
All right. What's your proposition?
I have $250,000 for sale.
All in very neatly marked bills. It's the ransom money from the Templeton kidnapping case.
You certainly do your homework, Mr. Brennan.
Whatever they're saying, I hope that tape recorder's getting it all.
I'm sure it is. It's mounted under the car, directly under the driver's seat.
Well, that's all right then. As long as you remember to turn it on. Lenny, if you forgot to turn that tape recorder on, so help me out.
I turned it on, I remember.
You tell the man who employs you that I'll pay 50 cents on the dollar. That's my top offer. That's $125,000 in nice, safe, spendable currency.
I have been instructed not to accept anything under $175,000.
Let's forego the business charade, shall we? The man you represent's been trying to unload that ransom money for the past 8 months, and no one will touch it because it's too hot to handle. Now, I'm your last chance. We both know that, don't we?
Very well. No games. $150,000 and it's a deal.
Nah, I never compromise. Unless, of course, it's with a beautiful woman.
Tomorrow at the Hotel Napoleon, you'll register under the name of DeWitt. You'll be contacted there with further instructions for the exchange.
You think they made a deal?
Only our tape recorder knows for sure.
I'll get the tape recorder.
Make it fast.